Greetings, Stuff. We're working on the gas station again today. I just kind of want to work on the truck parking. It's we're almost done here, actually. Just thinking about it. But, yeah, so I guess without further ado, let's go over to our ad spot, and then I'll jump right over into the studio, shall we? Wicked Prints, your place for custom stickers. Custom 3D printed parts. If you like that idea, definitely he does. He does custom stickers and custom 3D printed parts for my box and a lot of other creators' box. Check them out, www.breakprints.com. Take a look around. It's part for me. And yeah, enjoy that. And let's go on over to studio then. Alright, I guess first up, I gotta figure out the angle I need of the parking spots. And part of me is tempted to just take this, in all honesty. Okay, sorry about that, I was looking around because I thought I heard one of the dogs squealing or something. Whining. I literally just let him out to go to the bathroom before stream started, so hey, should be good. And one of them sleeping. Where's the other one? Unless they're both sleeping in that corner, I don't see them. Oh yeah, no, they're both sleeping. Okay, alright, no. Must just been hearing something weird. Alright, anyways, so, I guess my question would be... I want to take this real quick, hold on. Because I want to see what angle of wedge plates this matches up to. Or if it does, even. View, show all panels. Wedge plate, here we go. I'm gonna guess it's like... Is this one? No, it's not actually. Oh, okay. 4? Closer. Not perfect. Yeah, it's not perfect either, honestly. Okay. This is okay. There's a 4 long one. This one's basically this one, but just the angle's like ever so slightly different. Okay, that one doesn't come in dark bluish gray. This would be too steep. So I guess my only other choice then is these guys. It's cheese slopes. Yeah, sure, I think that's correct. Copy, paste. We're gonna duplicate this a little so we get a nice long line kind of going. Because technically the steeper angle like this one would be a little bit harder to pull into with a truck, but a less steeper angle, kind of like this, might be a little bit more okay actually. Yeah, and then I gotta figure out kind of what's going on this other side. I might put a few more parking spots on this other side, because we can probably fit them in, but yeah. Also wondering if I shouldn't put like a little bit of a park like area. Not like parking, but park area. Okay, what angle are we working with here? Okay, so they don't actually match up to anything else. Gotcha. Yeah, because it doesn't work like that. I don't think there's any piece that does like an in-between angle technically. Yeah, no. Not unless I do some like silly things with them. So whenever I do, I need to do like an opposite side of it. That so that the two angles can match up. Yeah. Okay. I guess. Yeah, okay, so I need to fix this. I gotcha. Okay, that's doing that. This one, I just need to completely delete that and then move this over, which actually should work out perfectly for ending the floor patch things here. Let's get some plates. I just need to get a 1x1, a 1x3, and a 1x3 tile. I'll kind of like cap that off for now. Deep light bluish gray. I just need to open a different file and come pop back in so I can get that. Alright, perfect. That means that I can now copy paste this. Kinda, not really. Can I copy? Actually, no. I think it's this one. Copy, paste. Need this one, but now I need to modify it. Not submodel it. I need to remove the submodeling. I need to chop a lot of this out of here. I want to chop a lot of this out of here. There we go. Okay, so that's completely gone, so I can do select by connected. And doink, doink, that's gone now. Get rid of you, get rid of you. Where does it connect again? I think we're here. Oh, wait, really? Wait, something's not right. Oh, yep. Something's definitely not right. Okay. Because this is connected, like, in here. Which is then further connected by here on this side of things. Do I want to delete that? No. Because that road needs to still be there. This little line right here will just be grayed out. Select by connected, grab you, delete you, thank you. Okay, so I need to just slice off that bit. Except that bit isn't technically accurate. It looks like I need 2 plates afterwards. Yeah, 2 plates, roughly. So delete all of that. And then I should be do select by connected, grab all that. That's gone. Cool. Back plate there. Wrong set of plates, actually. Hold on. Let's do the 8 long ones. Blink. There we go. 1x4 and a 1x4. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So I want to take at least a few of these base plates now and copy, paste, connect them together. So okay, trucks are incredibly long, so I hope that this isn't long enough. Let's see, brick modified. I think headlight brick right there is exactly kind of what I need. Kind of start things off. Because I need to get an angled bit here on this end. And I think I'm just gonna lay up a bunch of tiles in first, just to get some like the line stripe going. And then after that, we can put in like thick parts, and then just a line stripe in between. Yeah, okay. Bracket, I think. No, not even bracket, actually. That needs to be bricks. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna delete this, delete this, delete this. Delete that as well, too. Let's find a Technic brick. You're not even a Technic brick. I don't even need to find any bricks. Well, besides at least a 1x3. Come on. You can load. There we go. Alright, that's taken care of. Nope, this is gonna be the wrong piece for this. Need one of these. And I think the writing is on the wall. Let's delete that. I need to cut, bring this over to a new file, paste. Because the writing's on the wall. This is getting 2 pieces to continue working on. This is 11,000 pieces right now. I totally 100% expect people just to use parts and pieces of this or do other things on their own, not to try and build an actual full gas station like this. Like they might just want the convenience store or something like that. So, yeah, that is 100% fine. You can use just the convenience store. Okay, plate, and then I want to put a tile on top of that. So my plan is to... The plate rounds come in dark bluish gray, or light bluish gray, sorry. They do. Like that, and then because it's rounded on the end, I can then rotate it 240 degrees to kind of try and match up with that line. Yeah. Around at the end, and then tile like a 1x8 or something like that. Just as a concrete barrier that kind of just follows along this edge of parts. Copy paste. Blink, there we go. Get rid of that. And I'll have to figure out the greenery side of things a little bit later. There we go. Perfect. Okay, sweet. So now we got that going. I will move it inwards now. The only problem is it's a 1x, so I kind of just need to use this. Oh, if it's moved in, you know, it probably goes to opposite. It probably goes to that. Yep, that was correct. Yep, so we can keep our bricks back here. There we go. Alright, so that works. That, and then I guess I just do 1 and 2. There we go. And just continue with that. Flipping it side to side. Camera mirror. Yeah, flip what these are connected by. There we go. Okay, so that does that. Means that like the next one can almost move up like 2 studs? No, it's not allowed. Okay. Feels like we're getting close to a point where I can move up like 2 studs just to connect to these cheese slopes on this one. Okay, 6 is too short. I think probably 10 is what I need to put on there. Yeah, 10. Let's put a 1 by 1 right there. Now I'll kind of fix that. There we go. Ta-da! And I just need to keep putting these until I get my first kind of like lane sort of down. And then I need to duplicate the lanes multiple times. Oh, come on. Would you just attach? Don't make it so much more of a problem than it needs to be. All right. Okay, and then I feel like now I can do 2, right? Or is that still too much? I'd you for a second. Nope, that is correct right there. Mirror. Okay, and then yeah, that is the correct one. Alright, and then select by color. Let's just do that. Copy, paste. So it looks like we're kind of redoing it now again. So ever since this one, which I think is a duplicate of this one right there, yeah. We can reuse these ones. Copy, paste. No, okay. One more then, I guess, is what it's supposed to be. So these ones? I'll figure out the pattern here. Yep, there's the pattern. Alright, cool. So then I think I can just take all of this now and copy paste. Continue to kind of put it through. Nope. Nope. You at least lead. Okay, so you gotta get rid of this guy, and I believe you duplicate this guy. Put him to the other end like that. Yep, there we go. Okay. So that's what we needed. Now this is a duplicatable section that can be just placed down again. Yep, and there it goes. least. There we go. We'll fix some of the collisions that are happening in a bit. I just want to get this kind of like across the way down. There we go. All right, sweet. Delete that, delete that, delete that, delete that, delete that, delete that, delete that. There we go. Sweet. Delete that. Delete that for now. Okay, and then I need to fix some of the collisions that are happening here. Delete, delete, and I need to delete this one. Getting funky? Yeah, because I have to do some like silly angled parking for the trucks, so that the trucks have like their parking. Let's see here, bricks. I'm just gonna throw a 1x6 back there. That should be fine enough. All right. So that cuts across there. That cuts across there. I gotta delete these that are now merging. There we go. Cool. Oh, wait, that's still merging. Whoopsies. Okay, is that... Are you still hitting? Yes. Yes, you are. Okay. Alright, sweet. So that takes care of that. Oh, to a degree. Alright, so now I just gotta take this roadway bit here and just stretch out its length. Until it goes all the way to the other end. Copy, paste. Copy, paste. Looks like I got the angle degree correct, because that doesn't seem to be deviating like at all, which is good. I'm happy about that. Okay, so this end needs to change just a little bit. Do that, and then I need to tile 4? Probably 4 long, honestly. Yeah. And grab our rounded end over here. I can set like that. Yeah, problem is that's not going to connect to anything, so this is just going to be kind of a large, floppy piece right now. So this is all light bluish gray. Select by type and color. I want to make this all dark bluish gray. Then the rest of this can be technically whatever color it wants to be. So let's just kind of do that real quick. Boop, like that. But I think we will change some of this. Yeah. Select by type and color. You trans red bits. I'd rather have you be green, please. And I guess same with these 2 bits. Please also be green. Because that should hide a lot better in the more park-like area I want to create, kind of in this little slab of a triangle. And again, we're having issue of... Okay, actually, you know what? Select by color. Do you come in green? Yes, you do. Okay, be green then, please. Thank you. Okay, and you, headlight brick, you also need to be green. That would be... Actually, no, probably be dark bluish gray. Yeah, dark bluish gray. That should hide crimes at least a couple sides. Not all the sides, but it'll hide at least a couple sides. I guess on this side I need to add a concrete barrier that goes across this way, and then another one that goes down this way. And that would kind of help things. The one that goes across this way will be easy though. So I can go like that, and the plate, that can be whatever color it wants to be, because it's going to be hidden. Is that an 8? Oh yeah, perfect. Perfectly, that is an 8. Yep, okay, sweet. And just kind of slap by 8s all the way across there. Yeah, no, that doesn't quite work there. Yeah, I think we'll just put up a rounded plate. Actually, does a hinge work there? I think a hinge would get rid of my ability to put stuff here and connect things. Yeah. Plus, I don't think the alignment quite works out either. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's probably a negatory. Yep. Alright, Control Z. Get rid of all that. I mean, as long as this big line here is butted up against a bunch of stuff, it shouldn't go anywhere. It is connected only by one stud in this corner back here. Boy, I don't think that it should go anywhere, really. Especially because it's just gonna sit, mostly. It's not doing anything, like, of crazy importance or anything like that. It just exists. Okay, I need a 1x6, thank you. Actually, yeah, I need 1x6, alright, cool. And then a bunch of 1x8 tiles. Doink, doink, doink. There we go. Perfect. Okay, one thing I want to do is come back over here. So I think I can grab this guy. Paste. Copy near. Thank you. And we will basically use part of this to, I think, get at least 4 parking lots in. I'm gonna release it. You don't need that. Okay, delete all of that. Delete you and delete you. There. Oh, it's gonna do it across all of them because this is. Okay, Control Z. Yeah, unlink from other submodels, please. Thank you. Delete, delete, delete. Delete, 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 delete. And then where does it connect? It connects right over here. Alright, select by connected. Grab all those tiles as well. Okay, that should be more or less all of that. Yep. Cool, and then I can just put that over there for a second. That fixes that one, and then here I just need to get like some stripe going. White, thank you. It's too much white stripe. Unlink submodel. This one only needs like a partial one, so like once it reaches, hold on, I need plates. Once the white stripe reaches about that point, then it can just not exist anymore. There we go. Yep, that looks correct. And good. And this can now just plop right onto there. Okay, so no, this parking lot can't exist either. All right. Get rid of all of that. And we will have to come back and fill that in. So that means that this sacrificial bit can no longer exist. Cool, and that'll be perfect because I'll have a little bit of some greenery areas where I can put some trees and I don't know, other things like park benches or something. This is good. I like this. Brick 1x4 come across. Yeah, that can't connect like that. Alright, so I just need to throw some plates on the side here. Now that's good? Yeah, now it's good. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. Cool. Copy, paste. Go right there. Right there, and then I just gotta make this gray line just kind of go across here now. Let's kind of zigzag a little bit. Especially because in front of the gas station I want to remove some of the normal parking spots and put in change things so that we have parking spots for wheelchair. So yeah, there's that. All right, split you, put you back. I need to just use a tile there, or plate. Yeah. All right, cool. I'm gonna steal some bits here for over here. Plate round fits right there, right? Yeah. Perfectly in there. Come here. Too long. It's like a 1x5. No. Corner piece. 1x3. Okay, actually, corner piece would do well, because that's where the split in the plates happens. So, yep, that doesn't work. That's fine. And plates across there, and then plates across here. Sweet. Alright, that's all light bluish gray. And then I just need to tile it up. Up here, there we go. Paste here, and paste here. Tile 1x3. Tile round. Okay, and that'll... I would like that to be more, you know, filled across, but I don't think I got a good way of doing that without hitting other bits. Right now it's hitting that. Oh, that is... even that can't go there. Yeah, it'd have to be pretty darn broken. Like that or something, in order to actually work to like any kind of degree, which does not look good, and this also weakens this connection to... don't have longer plates, rounds. The longest ones we got are 4. Yeah, okay, so that doesn't work at all. Just to try and fill in this corner bit. I guess another option is like always drop a cheese slope in there. Because I can just do that. Boom. Cheese slope dropped in the corner. Just fills the gap. Yeah, that works. Right now, it looks like it's just gonna fall right out, but once this is like connected up to the rest of the base plates, there won't be any chance of that falling out. They'll just stay there. Like I said, this all is going just flat on like a table or something like that. Sure. Some like the weaker connection points, like this being like connected by a stud, doesn't hugely matter. It matters, but not like to a massive degree like a one stud connection would on, say, a vehicle or something that you're playing with more. Okay, so now I gotta start filling this in for greenery in these two triangles here. This is gonna be fun. How about a 1x3 wedge? We don't have 1x3 wedges though. We only have like the 1x4. 1x6, 1x2, and then the 1x1 for like smooth transitions. 1x3 and you start getting the stair stepping effect, which is more jaggedy. This is like smooth all the way across. Oh wait, no, you're talking about wedge plate. Which plate? Now, if I remember correctly, it's more this guy? It's a little bit more closer. Kinda, give or take. It might be just a mix it. Anyways, brick. And double stack you right now until I can get that in there. Okay, that can't go right there. Might be fine. Okay, what happens if I jumperize it? Okay, there's some gaps, but those gaps can kind of be filled by other stuff. Another option is I do some really silly stuff with plate rounds and clips so that you can actually like adjust it a little bit more finely. Okay, you know what? Oh, that lagged into place. All right, cool. I want to take this. Let's place that 1x3 wedge plate. Yeah, probably. I want to see something really quick. What are we dealing with if I really extend this out? Yeah, it gets away from it. So it's technically less than this, which is a little bit annoying. That means I gotta go like that every once in a while. You know what? Maybe we do just jumperize it and I just do this kind of jaggedy bit. See, yeah, 1x3 doesn't quite work for things. I think it just has to be kind of Let's go ahead and throw down. What do we want to throw down here? Probably. Yeah, that'll be fine. And a 1x8. Yeah, 1x8 can work. Okay, throw down some plates every once in a while here. Some spacing. And another layer of plates. That. And then I gotta just now start slamming down some jumpers. Actually, why am I even doing that? I could be doing like 2 wide. There we go. Oop, wrong one. 2x8. Is that clipping into anything? No, it is fine. Looks like I almost slam a tile under there too. Like that to kind of just close up some of those open holes. Which will be interesting. But that's just kind of how things need to go. Brick is too much. Alright. Oh, that was because that brick was on top of there. He's going on top of the other side of things. There we go. And then, yeah, making the top green will probably be fine. Alright. I guess continue to work back from there. Flower stems? Flower stems for what exactly? Flogging things? Trying to hide my crimes? So yeah, I definitely plan on putting like stuff on top of here to hide my crimes a little bit. Okay, so it looks like I kind of need to just copy and paste. And wherever there is a bracket on the one side, a tile needs to follow. Kind of like so. Now we'll just fill in things a little bit. Remember, I think it's like 5 sections like this. Copy, paste. Yep. And paste. And paste. And yeah, sure, paste. Boop, there we go. There is a brick now inside of there. Yep, right there. It doesn't need to be there. Alright, cool. It's like kind of fills in some gaps. Yeah, handful of cracks. Yep, I think that's gonna be kind of how it is. It's gonna be this weird jigsaw stuff. Just to get things kind of filled in here. This is a 3x3 area, isn't it? Do you come in green? You do come in green. Good, thank you. And there we go. And that can go there. This is just gonna be a silly jagged edge of just a bunch of this nonsense. Oh, that is actually too far. There we go. makes me a little concerned then, if that adjusted like that. Some of these might turn into jumpers. Alright, so I guess go ahead and duplicate this, copy paste. There we go. It just probably have bad landscape at the rest stop. Ah, okay. That could be a thing. Copy, paste. It goes there. Yeah, we're running into some interesting areas now. Because, yeah, that can no longer be like that. Alright. Gotta flip it around. Did you just cooperate? Thank you. So jaggedy along there. That's kind of just how it has to be. Paste. Okay, now what is going on here? Okay. Because I think I gotta come in and put a door rail here. That is like right there. No, not very skilled doing edging with the weed whacker. That's fair. Takes a certain finesse to do edging with a weed whacker. Copy, paste. There we go. Okay, is this 8 wide, or am I going to be cutting this a lot? It's not 8 wide. Okay. Actually, I think no, I can definitely hide some crimes here. I need to pull that forward. And then I need to not use this tile. Delete you. Actually, wait, I cannot hide crimes because this is open over here on this side of things. That I remember. So I'm gonna have to come up with something else creative for this corner, honestly. Which, actually, I probably can by just doing tile modify this tile first. Then I can probably slip a wedge plate right into here. Yep. Plate. Okay, there we go. Cool, okay, so we can kind of get wedge plate in here. And then maybe, I don't know, from this point I just use... I need to have had something happen from this end, don't I? Like that. And if this side of like things is just extra, a little extra thick, then maybe that's just fine. Like that. Alright, I need tiles. Lit. Thank you. Alright. It'll just be a little extra thick right there. But that kind of gets it fixed. Wedge plate, you there. And now I just need regular plates all the way across here to fill in all the gaps. Okay, so right here is a... oh boy. Okay, let's put that there, because that's like a 2x4 I can put there. And then down here I can do some other silly stuff, because this is no longer a 2x4. plate. So I put 2x4 there, and I'm thinking I just put a 1x4, and then no, I don't even actually do that. No, it is even. There we go. And yeah. There we go. Now it's even. And then yeah, I got to do another one. Another 2x6, please, across there. Thank you. By 2 there. Probably longer than a 1x2. Does a 1x5 come in green? No, it doesn't. Okay, fine. So many jumpers here. Okay, and then this is 8 wide. Probably need to have like a little extra support in here now that it's getting this crazy long. Just gonna use more of these guys, spread about. Provide just a little extra support. Like that. That kind of works. Yeah, I like that. In the instructions, I can kind of fix what some of these plates are, merge them together. It's not just a ton of like 1x3 plates. Okay, 1, 8, 10. That's 2x10. All the way across there. Still comes in green, right? Yes, and that's not expensive. That's what I was double checking for. Okay, then we'll go from 1x10 to 1x12. Are we still in the cheap territory? Because sometimes these longer plates into certain colors get kind of expensive. If you're not watching things. You can kind of ignore like the grays and stuff, but it's the more anything that's not in the gray spectrum becomes generally more expensive the bigger the plate you go. Gray spectrum is typically the cheaper. Alright, so this is another 1x12, but with a 1x1 at the back. There we go, and then this is a 2x14 all the way across. In green. Okay, showed me it was expensive, but honestly that wasn't really. Select by color. Let's just do multiple colors. Thank you for now. Select by type and color. Tile 1x2s. Green. Thank you. Grab you, you, and you. And you. All must be green. And then I can just manually come through here and start selecting bits here. Make green. Why are you? Ah, that's fine. Okay, there's 2 areas here. I don't have tiles in them. Why? I see why. Okay. Two and a tile. And I gotta fix this guy with a 3x tile. Do 1 and 2. And then you go get a 3x tile. There. Okay, that one's patched. This one is as simple as just some 1x1 tiles. And now that's patched. Cool. So that fixes that triangle. Now it's time for this triangle. Honestly, even though it's a little cracked looking there, not bad looking at it from distance. All just kind of blends together as a massive green blob. Hold on a moment, I'm gonna drink my tea. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, now for this mess here, which is gonna be a whole other thing. Right, I need to double up some bricks here. Yeah, this is gonna be a big one. You put the trees probably here too. Be pretty good. Okay, I don't need to do full plates, I just need to do like partial plates. Stacked at like intervals. Just enough to keep it strong, but it doesn't need to be like crazy. Yep, kind of like that. And then I can probably just put some 1x16s in here. Or 1x16, 2x16s in here. Like that. And then it gives me a nice frame edge like we did over here. Just start slapping some brackets on it. There we go. Plate modified. There we go. And start doing this all over again. Oop. Seems like it's easier if you do the triangle edge first and then you come back and start filling it all in. Copy, paste. If this side of things... Hold on, it's almost feeling like I don't need to do the jumpers. It feels like I can actually almost do just whole numbers. Which would be wild if I could do that. How do I want to go about this? You know what? Probably the whole plate thing again, except instead we just use bracing of this kind. Okay, that is a 2x16. Alright. Copy, paste. That there. Copy, paste. Something like that in between. That should create a decently strong bridge. Yep, that works. Well, I say that works, but still need to throw some bricks in here, I guess. Some 1x2s will do. Oh. Copy, paste. Yeah, because that's not touching that. So, okay. That's kind of nice. I don't need to do silly offset jumpering stuff like I had to do here. I am happy about that, actually. Okay. Yeah, no, that doesn't quite work. Right there, please. Thank you. Copy, paste the tile, and paste the plate. I'm just gonna put it in a 2x2, honestly. That starts getting a little too close. I might need to not do that anymore. Okay, copy, paste. Was it just... Ooh, it's getting close. Is it actually... it might actually be staying far enough away that it's not going to touch it. It's going to be like siblings being like, I'm not touching you. Because it's just barely not touching you. It is dang close to touching, but it is, I guess, just enough not to. Yeah, I don't think that's getting closer at all, too. So I think we're pretty darn free just to continue doing what we're doing here. Okay, so that needs to go there. This one, yeah. Cover. Grab a bunch of this, copy, paste. Back there. Yeah, we have a bunch of stuff to deal with here. More nonsense. There we go. Yeah, we have that. Unfortunately, we have a break right here, so I have to separate out the two sides now. But I'm going to fill this in a little bit like that. There we go. Copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. There we go. Copy, paste, and oh, okay. I guess wedge plate it is in this final corner. Okay, so technically that needs to go over more, but I don't think I can. Yeah, no, it's hitting. Okay, so there's just gonna be bigger crack right there. Let's fit that in there. Yeah, kind of. Okay, yeah, no, I don't think there's any better solution than that at the very end. Alright, cool. So now it's just filling in time. By 8, there we go. Plate by 2. And I need like this to be a little bit bigger, please. There we go. Also, I have no idea, but for some reason, my brain is playing back Rankin Bass Christmas episode special stuff. For whatever reason. I don't even know where that's come from. I am doing Lego stuff, and my brain is in La La Land. For all I know. I guess I need to talk to management upstairs in my head on who sent half my brain or whatever on vacation. Why Rankin Bass? And why now? We're in March? Nearly April? I guess there's Rankin Bass like Easter stuff, but it's mostly the Christmas stuff that I know. Rain, why? Why? Okay, so most of this should be fairly straightforward, kind of like we did previously. Oh, come on. Get up there. Thank you. Alright, so that goes like that. Then we got the 8 long ones. Here we go, 1 by 3. Okay, and then this one goes to the full whole numbers again, so we're down to 10. Oop, not like that. We're at the 12s. And then we're at the 12 still. And then magical 14s all the way down. Magical 14s all the way down. Okay. We have 6 by 14. Okay, do you... green. You do not come in green. So... I think I'm gonna have to just duplicate the absolute life out of this 2x plate to cover the rest of this area in green. Like that. There we go. And then just spaz it across. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay. And then select by color. Oop. Any color you want to be. Most of that should stay hidden. Should. I'll have to take a peek and see if it actually did or not. And then this is all green. Ta-da! Yeah, I see some gappies, but oh, those are just shiny bits of the brackets. I see. Right. Well, there we go. Cool. Okay. So, I guess what's next in line is to get some stripes down. And start getting some parking lots in here. Okay, let's. I'm gonna refix this a little bit here. Wait, this is actually refixing everything, isn't it? Yep, wrong thing. Oopsies. Okay, unlink, please. Thank you. Edit. Okay, refixing this a little bit, please. Let's go like that. I need a full one of these. Oop. I need a full one of these, please. Thank you. No, that doesn't quite work like that. I just need to paste this guy here. Copy, paste that guy there. This I can, however, go like that with. And kind of fix some of this. Copy, paste. There we go. Fix some of that too. There we go. Cool, and we'll need as many of those as possible to cover over this area. And then, of course, there'll be like, I've got to figure out how many of these parking spots there'll be, because there needs to be quite a few. There needs to be a good lot. plate 1x2 in the middle, and brick modified you up top. Actually, is that how we gotta do it? Because I need to figure out how to do the big plates in the middle. But for right now, I think what would be more important is I need to figure out the stripes now. Which will just literally be like a tile just laid into the base. Okay, 4, and then there's like 2 right there. Little stripes going across that will help support things. I'll go ahead and put that there too. Then I just need to kind of just duplicate this. The next wide area, like right here. Okay, so that's hitting. That's not, this is hitting. Okay, that's not, this is hitting again. Okay. I'll put that there too. Alright, sweet, that takes care of that. Hopefully. I think maybe I'll just do it that way instead. It's not like I need something crazy. I just need little support slate along here. And then same again, little supports. Yeah, we'll put one right at the end there too. Alright, select by color. Literally any color you want to be. Thank you. And I need to double stack. I need to layer tiles now. Brick modified with studs on the side. Boom. Okay, brick modified, delete you. And then now I gotta move this 1x8 tile into place. Like that. Okay, that below there needs to be like a dark bluish gray. There we go. And now it's time to layer a bunch of plates. Copy paste. Copy paste. 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 And paste. Paste. And paste some more. And how about a little more paste? Okay, there's where it needs to be split. It needs to be deleted, and then right here, merge that together. There we go. Select the color. Why does it keep pointing to this? Why do you do that? Oh, because there must be some plates under here. I want to just stay pink. Yes. Okay. You guys cannot be like that forever. Yeah, your cheapest color is bright pink. That's not okay. We're just gonna make you black. Select by color. Okay, nothing else is getting highlighted as bright pink. Good. Okay, so copy, paste. that there, and I'm just gonna put another plate on top like that. So now it's studded. And I have like a crap ton of by plates to delete now. Alright, and then we just gotta move that until it's not hitting that corner anymore. And yep, I have a bunch of 1x2s now. Actually, you know what? I can probably select by color. Oh, nope. By type and color. There's all those 1x2s gone. Cool. So the whole reason I did this is so that one layer of stripe here is dark bluish gray, give us a little bit more of a buffer. And then the second layer is actually the white stripe. And ta-da, we have a little bit of a buffer there. That white stripe that goes across. Sweet. Yep, now I just gotta do a whole thing with sections in there. I believe I gotta use a core here. Like that. This just feels like a core. And I need to do like a weird sideways shimmy. So as one gets shorter, the other one needs to get longer. That. Okay, what does that kind of put my width at, technically speaking? Okay. 16 point, okay, so that's a little wider than 16. This is 10.9, all right. That's 14. That's 15.7. I'm going to try putting another plate on there, see what happens. 16.1. Okay, that's... So yeah, that's probably how I'm going to do it, and then, well, take our little core over here that's off to one side, and we just start stacking that. And we need to transfer one side from being shorter to being longer. That is basically the entire gist of how this is going to work. Delete that. That there. And I need some plates. Yeah, this is gonna shrink up fast on this one side. Copy, paste. Paste again. Stack some plates. There we go. And yep, I just gotta continue working that on the one. And I feel like it's gonna take multiple of these like little subsections to fill this in. give me my first truck parking lot. I'll have to feel out the size with an actual truck. This might be too wide, technically. So, yeah, I'm going to have to play with that. And then I think I feel like I gotta just duplicate that a little bit. Yeah, more or less. More or less. Oop, that's not what I wanted. I thought I copied and pasted that. Boink. There we go. More of this. Copy, paste. Plop that top. And that's bricks, so that's probably this. And okay, and this. And then next is this. And then I need to get rid of this and get 2 of these tall. And that one next, and then lastly it's this one. And I guess, yeah, I kind of just need to make that go like that on the opposite side. Okay, I think the only thing I need to do, I think, is just invert. So I'll just do a cheaty invert by just putting a bunch of 1x plates all the way down. There we go. Now we have this like diagonal road piece. Oh, Mason, welcome. I am working on instruction stuff, don't worry. Breathe easy. It just takes a long time. It takes such a long time. There's so much to be done. Makes me wanna cry. Okay, I need to invert some stuff that's happening here. It's kind of how that just needs to go, somehow. And you need to do it as like smoothly as possible too. Okay. Oh, that's I don't quite work like that. You gotta clear the backlog before the new backlog buries you. You're not wrong. You're not wrong at the slightest. That's probably how that'll turn out. And it'll be kind of just this up and down roller coaster of like, okay, building the backlog, then clearing the backlog, and then building the backlog, and then clearing the backlog. As time goes on. Every March is instruction month for you. Yeah, I guess we'll have to see how it goes as time goes on, and see what the pattern starts kind of looking like. I got away with like a good almost 2 years before I did the backlog thing. It might be that like on a yearly basis or something like that, just at like beginning of the year or something like that, like I just do kind of like a backlog cleanse after this big one. That might actually be a kind of a decent idea to do. And that way it just keeps my backlog under some kind of control. Not saying it's gonna be like good control, but it's something. Okay, so that clears up that. Oh, which actually clears up this area as well, too. It makes this a completely smooth panel that I can just slap in now. Kinda. This is connected, this one's not, and this one's not. So that's the only thing I gotta fix now. Which shouldn't be difficult. I think I just gotta put in that and then that. Oh, that doesn't work because I'm sticking into that. Actually, wait, no, that probably does work, actually. Hold on. Because I can probably just put a Technic brick there and solve all my problems. Yes? Yes. Survey says yes. Cool, my problems have been solved there. Now, it's just for over here. Which I guess it means that it needs to do the same thing, but like from this point? Yeah, that is how that works. Now I can just fill this in, and then I have this nice clean panel, more or less, like this. Dark bluish gray, boom. Create into a submodel, please, thank you. Okay, and then by my hopes, I can kind of just move this into place. Okay, at the bare minimum, I think I might need to attach this to something. Okay, I don't know what it's attached to, but it's attached to something. Because that'll give me alignment. Yay, and then I can just push this right on in like that. Ta-da! I don't know how magical it is, but hey, I have the beginnings. Okay, does this latch onto something again? Yep, it is latching onto something. I don't know what, but hey, that works for me. It's latching onto something. I just need to test it with a truck now to make sure that the truck parking lots are like the good size. Because now that we got a core, we can easily adjust it. To a certain degree, yeah. I can cut the cores down, make them a little shorter, and then within making them shorter, I can probably more easily adjust width, I think. Yeah. At least in my brain, that's telling me how well it'll work. Oh, you're still weird? Why are you still weird? Oh, did I push it too far inwards? Maybe. Okay. Are you all good now? I think I just didn't have it quite lined up. Yeah, I think I just didn't have it quite lined up. Okay, and copy and paste. Lock onto whatever it is that you lock into. Thank you. And yeah, we gotta slice at least one of these into a smaller chunk. Okay, lower yourself down. Thank you. And now move over here. 2, 3, 4. No, 4 is too much right there. Yep, there we go. Cool. Copy, paste, unlink, because this guy's gotta get a big chopping. How many sections here? Oop, nope, not that far. Right back there. 1, 2. Okay, so everything below this line goes now. There we go. Pull that up. There we go. Okay, so something's wrong here. I think it's the same thing again. I just gotta pull it back. Nope. Okay, nope, never mind. It was just up a little too tall. Which means that this guy is up too tall as well. Boink. There we go. Cool, now I have the smooth roadway that is angled. Okay, that also looks like I just need to do a split here. Merge that together so we have a little bit longer of a white line, and merge that together. There we go. Cool. So now that all lines up. It's like I got kind of something similar over here too. Split this. This guy right here is a white line, and then the rest of this can just merge together. Yeah, and then it kind of sort of makes it seem like the white lines are together. I feel like I should probably submodel this bit though. It's like white line. Okay, create a submodel, please. Thank you. I'm just gonna cut mirror. Thank you. Yum. Okay, just put that against there nice and gently. That, and choom. Bring that gently into place now. I need to add supports underneath, but I'm not going to worry about that right this second. What I need is a truck that can tell me if this parking spot is big enough for him and his trailer. Let's go get... What would be a good one? Maybe the Arla truck. Yeah, this one I think might be good. Yep, let's get you. Can we straighten you out? Okay, we need to put at least something into the hitch there, so that it'll straighten out. Okay, zero out, please. Thank you. Delete you. And I just want this DAF truck, please. Thank you. This is the wrong file. This is the right file. Okay, well, it's too long, but I'm actually kind of okay with that, because that should provide plenty enough length for this. Okay. There we go. Because yeah, well, wait, this is a shorter truck. I do have longer trucks. I feel like I could shrink up the parking space a little bit. Putting it dead center, I guess it is technically wide enough. Okay, hold on. You know what? I'm gonna go look at what I'm gonna bring you guys along with me here. I just remember what truck parking spots, because I'm taking a lot of inspiration from like American Truck Simulator and like Euro Truck Simulator for this gas station build. And I need to actually go look like what do truck wait, it's not diagonal. No, it would be diagonal, wouldn't it? No, it's just a angled truck parking. No, robot, go away. Let's go away. I see douse, sure. Away. Okay, none of these are the pull-through type, but it does seem like okay, they are quite wide. Okay. Alright. They are actually quite wide. Okay, so I did width correctly, made it super wide, which fits my more wider body, which fits the trucks actually a lot better. Okay. Yeah, because it's like well past the mirrors on either side. Yeah, because this is what we're going to be doing here. We're going to have one road that's basically a throughway, and then the others are actually like parking. I guess the very end one would technically be the throughway. Okay. Yeah, this is a lot of like actual figures for maneuvering area and parking area and loading platform. Okay. So much science and math and stuff. Woo! Yeah, because we're gonna need a ton of these, and I want to have a good amount of parking too. I'm just trying to think now, like, because I need to. Copy and paste this multiple times. Okay, you know what? Let's put like a default little thing in here. That could be like a baseline bit. Copy, paste, hue. Get rid of this little guy. Grab all of this. Put that over there real quick. Copy, paste. Now with our little baseline guy, we can at least get it into position, and then we can then further move it from there. Kind of like that. Boom, 2 parking spots. I definitely need a different truck in here. File, open. I need a American style one. You know what? Salt. What do you got? Not that. Semi-truck salt? Would this be correct? That's an old thing. That's a really old thing. What you... Nope, wrong one. There we go. Okay, so this is like a smaller guy. Create into a submodel, please. Thank you. Save. This is like a smaller guy. Okay, go until about 39. Uh, 39. There we go. I guess this truck parking will just be a little more accommodating in that it could fit some long boys in here. So yeah, it can fit the longer types. I need to go get, I don't think either of these are good measurements. I need to go get my my Volvo. That'd be a good one. 14 right there. This guy's my long boy. Okay, now we don't have anything else that's doing weird things. All right, create a submodel. Thank you. Copy. Wrong thing. Paste you. I need your trailer. Paste you. Move you back a little bit and then put you back down on there. Temporarily purposes. Good long reefer trailer will be a very valuable asset. And I want to have a good amount of parking too. Oh man, this is gonna be huge. Truck parking takes up so much space. It'll be ridiculous. All right, plop this down into position, and I just gotta move it over just a smidge. Delete you, paste. And then move it over just a smidge. There we go. Cool. You know what? I'm gonna slap this on top of this guy so he takes the same angle as the rest of them. And yeah, because this is a bigger, kind of longer truck, does he also fit into the parking spot? Definitely looks like we could easily. Yep, easily. All right, so yeah. That's pretty darn perfect. I just gotta have a lot more of these parking spots along here. Like a lot more. Almost an obnoxious amount more. Like, how many do I actually want? What's a... Okay, a realistic number is probably like double this, like 8. Now I think about it. So many of these submodels. I might need a different type of submodel that uses a bigger types of base plates at this point. Would you just up and connect to there, please? Thank you. Goodness gracious. Do not want to do that. Okay, let's grab all of this. Actually, select by type. Okay, grabbed all of those, grabbed all of those, grabbed all of those. Perfect, and then we want to grab this guy, copy, paste. It's just massive. Yeah, I might want to make a new one of these submodels. That is solely dedicated to just being a large area that can fit the parking space. Because this is ridiculous. Okay, move tool is way over there this time. It's fine. I just want to put that right against there. And then now we can pull or push it. Okay, that is actually in place now. Yeah, and I think 8 spaces is probably good enough. And then, of course, this will have one more, and this one more will just be a feeder lane that then takes the trucks and brings them down to here. And kind of like towards the exit. The exit will have to be over on the next one. There we go, we have truck parking now. Ta-da! I guess... Okay, without these guys here... Yeah, we don't want you guys. Create into a submodel, please. Thank you. You know, I'm gonna go File... Save, and I'm just gonna name this truck thing. Gas station truck parking. There we go. Oop, wrong one. Okay, now we have it. Not finished yet, but this is getting real close to what I wanted. I think we've just doubled the length, basically. Oh, look at it. We still haven't addressed the wheelchair parking that I need to do on this side of things, but we'll have to do that next time, because we are pretty much out of time. But yeah, I like how this is looking. I like how this is all looking. There needs to be more vegetation, though. I need to break some stuff up with some trees, I think. If we can. Oh wait, defender. If we can break some stuff up with some vegetation at some point, I think this will really help it look good. Yeah, I'm liking how this is going. But yeah, we have basically doubled the length on this thing. That is how dumb this is. Yeah, I guess on my own time, maybe I'll fix the base plates system to use bigger base plates. Because at this point, this is just silly. Yep, there we go. Parking for trucks, parking for cars, gas station pumps, convenience store, voila. Alright, well, without further ado, I think we'll go ahead and save there. and then we'll pick it back up on this next week. So yeah, I do hope you enjoy. Rest of your day / evening around the world. Take care, and I shall see you all again next time. Bye bye.